everyone. Welcome to the doll room. We're on take 3 now, by the way. And I am so lucky today to have Jessica and Sandy here with me from Anderson Art Dolls. They came all the way to South Carolina to bring me these amazing creations. So let's talk about it because you guys have been begging for this video and I have been so excited waiting to show it to you. If you recall, won an actual Small World animatronic head at auction last year. And when I made that video, that was like a huge milestone in my collecting career. I don't know, this is a career collecting. It feels like it's been a career, but in my
it is a lot of work.
it is a lot of work. In my collecting journey, like I had always wanted a legit from the ride Small World animatronic. Well, the actual animatronics are a little bit out of my reach. They're expensive. But the head, I was able to do it. And I said in that video, I was like, I just got to find somebody who can make me a body for this. And Sandy has such a generous heart. She reached out and she said, Allison, we can do this. We can do this for you. We can make the body. Just send us the measurements. And I'm like, I'm not sending you the measurements. I'm sending you the head. So I sent the head and the dress. They scanned the head in to the 3D, I guess it's a 3D modeling system.
Yep.
Created these bodies for me and actually made me 2 dolls with heads. So they took the animatronic head that I had, and I'm going to talk about this later. So actually I'm going to pause and stop, and then we're going to talk about the actual dolls. Alright, so they brought them in the car. They were buckled up in the car. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen. And she sent me pictures this morning of Jessica carrying one of them on her hip, like through the hotel to the car. So I am just like, and they have their own little Small World dolls. How incredible.
And they're exact duplicates. So they even have the little neck, so you can actually take their heads off too.
Oh my gosh. So they have, okay, so we're going to show this. We're going to get Terry in here in a few minutes, and he's going to show us how the head can be changed, because what I'm planning to do is these heads are so beautiful. So I'm going to take, will you hold the baby for me? I'm going to take this doll, and I want you guys to see like how beautiful this face is that she's created. So she scanned the head in, beautified it a little bit because it was very park well worn and used. So this is going to be my girl version, and when I want to do the boy version, I'm going to switch the heads out, but Terry's going to show us how to do that shortly. But I just want you to talk about the process of designing this and like everything that went into it. Can you just tell me a little bit about it?
So to keep it short and sweet, we had just recently redesigned our doll into an 18-inch doll so that it would fit into American Girl clothes, and because I wanted a Harry Potter outfit. So I created a doll. So we took that body, the 18-inch body, we still altered that a bit because you don't have the hip joints on this, so she can stand up a little better.
She can stand up,
So we altered this doll, we altered the height of it just a little bit, and made you a body, because Allison had told me that the animatronic dolls were about 32 inches tall. So that's what we did. We also made the body size and width to custom fit your dress. So we put it, we measured out your dress, and then that's how wide and how long we made the body parts.
So I won the dress at auction too, and I think that was probably like a really good thing that helped make the body the authentic size. So this doll is authentically the size and authentically the same face as the actual Small World dolls, and I'm so excited about it. Now this is all resin. This is a resin
so it's pretty
doll.
heavy.
So it's heavy. It's not as heavy though as you might think. Like it is heavy, but like in my mind I was like, this is gonna be like 50 pounds, but it's not like that heavy. I don't even think.
No, because our suitcase, our suitcase couldn't be over 40 pounds, or we had to pay extra 200 bucks.
There you go.
So we took everything out, which only left almost the dolls, and it was right at 40 pounds with a few little extras.
So maybe they're about 20 pounds a piece. Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe a little less.
I was thinking like, because it doesn't even feel like as much as a bag of cat food. Like, that's how that's how I measure weight, my cat food. But like, I am so thrilled about this. I am so thrilled. And that, y'all, this is how amazing. They asked me like every detail. You know, you may have seen, I had my other little Small World, and they they sent this to me first and they were like, do you like everything about it? And I'm like, I love everything about it. What are you talking about? But like asking me like, you know, what do we want to do? Are there any changes that need to be made? Whatever. In the end, the only change I asked for is I decided maybe I should go ahead and do an elbow joint just for practicality purpose. The real Small World dolls don't have,
they might not even have knee joints, do they?
no, they don't.
Yes.
But I decided like it would make more sense to have the joint because so I can display them. And I had like kind of planned on displaying them standing, but I actually really love them sitting here. I think they look super cute, and we were just talking about it because they made me a surprise. And Jessica's holding it, and it is the hyena from the ride, and I was so excited when I saw him. And tell me about this, like what you were telling earlier.
So, as soon as we discussed the Small World dolls, alright, so this is honestly how it started out. When you showed me that the doll was from the African section, I saw that elephant, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to make her a plaque for her wall. so I knew you would say the elephant. And I said, so which is your favorite thing? So I'm going to make her an elephant for the plaque for the wall. And then she said the hyena. I'm like, ow. I'm like, okay, I got to find the hyena. So anyways, yes, so we made you a hyena. It was just something fun. I sculpted the head out of polymer clay from looking at a picture you sent me. My son digitally made the body for me. My husband did all the scanning and all the computer stuff. We all worked together. My daughter painted it for me. And then we made my husband designed the stand. My son put the words on the front. And I glued on some hair.
I had to add hair.
So
I sculpted the face. Everybody else helped me do everything else.
This is so amazing because they're here. And like the whole family, like this was a family effort.
That was a whole family
and
affair.
I'm like so honored to have like this.
And that was so nothing compared to working on this.
So cool though. It's like the coolest thing ever. My husband's in love with this thing. He's like, I love his hair. Like he's so cool. Like I just love this. Is this not amazing?
We're still gonna do the elephant later.
So and that's fine. Like but I love this guy. He's so cool. And it's so special to me that you guys all worked on it together because
it was just fun.
I just think it's amazing like how you guys work together as a family to achieve this dream of like doll making and
there's no way
art.
I could do there's no way I could do my doll business without all the help that I get. I literally am old school. I don't do anything digital. I sit with polymer clay and sculpt. So
That's what
yeah, so they help me out a lot digitally.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Now you may notice that there's 2 whole dolls here instead of just one. So I was like, well, because she was asking me, you know, well, is there anything else, you know, is there anything else, or, you know, what are you thinking? I was like, well, would it be possible to get a vanilla doll too, so that I can could use the dress that I want at auction, like, to display, like, on more Park Authentically, you know what I'm saying? So, because I think that's from, like, it's from the end of the ride, and I think it's, like, maybe Holland. Maybe. I'm not sure. But I'm working with somebody actually on identifying that dress. So maybe we'll have it identified soon. But anyway, but I think they're just so adorable. And what size did you say these are?
So these dresses are 9/12s. 9/12 children's. 9/12 month. Like,
9 to 12 months.
So toddler size.
So I can actually dress them in all kind of stuff. Like I plan to. Like I think having the Small World thing is just so special to me. Like you just don't understand. Like this is just, it's amazing. And I'm going to be able to change their clothes and change the display out, and like I can go buy them something off the rack to wear.
Compared to doll clothes, it's very inexpensive.
Yeah, like you can get such nice stuff.
You can get some really cute clothes.
Do you guys remember the video I made about like the luxury things you can buy your dolls? Well, a lot of these luxury houses have like luxury clothes for babies. I can dress them in like Gucci if I wanted to.
I'm not kidding. I mean, the prices are, you know.
So, but they're just so amazing, and I just love what I'm going to be able to do with them. And I'm thinking, like I was telling them earlier, I'm going to see how the shelf like looks here, because I don't want to like overshadow, like, you know what I mean, like cast a shadow on them, like, because they're like, this is like the center of my heart right now, okay? I was telling them, like, my work station is, like, back behind the camera. And they always notice when I change a display here, and I can't wait to have my first Teams call Monday morning. And I'm just going to be like sitting to the side like, hey guys, anybody notice anything different back there? But I'm thinking to do, like, I could do a shelf here and put the hyena here, and maybe like definitely like this girl, and maybe some of my vintage the prototype, and maybe some of my vintage Small World dolls up there as well, to have like the full Disney display. So I'm like super thrilled right now. I'm so happy. So I think what we need to do is we're gonna pause and we're gonna go grab Terry, and he's gonna show us how to swap the heads around. Okay, now we're going to change the head, and she's going to show me how to do this. So this comes off like a regular BJD. I'm going to let her do it while I hold it, because ordinarily I would just do this in the floor, but you know, we just... There we go. It's all about
it's not even that tough.
It's not that hard. It's like, because you need to be sitting in the floor really to do it.
So that's the gigantic head.
Look at that. Is that not amazing? So look, just... huge BJD head. Like, I love it. I love it so much. So we're gonna what? Twist this.
So okay. Yes. All right. So I'll just use a little bit of string if you want to hold the doll.
Hold the doll. Okay.
And then so you're just gonna lift up and turn it.
Lift
just like
and turn like a regular.
Super easy.
Look.
So now the head's off.
Head's off.
All right. So Terry, you're going to put that one on.
Sure. So now we're gonna use.
So now he's gonna remove this neck.
Okay.
And put on. Look the transition neck.
You see. Wow.
And it takes just a little bit of muscle.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes it's
just careful that you don't hurt the head. You have to unzip that head, honey.
Okay. We'll put the neck in first and then put the head on.
Because we haven't done this trial run yet.
Yes! Look! That's incredible.
So that's your transition head.
Wow. You can unzip it, yeah.
Be careful, don't do that.
That's cool because the head just unzips, so it makes it...
and then it just goes all the way down.
Oh, wow.
Now,
I'll have to get like a necklace to put.
Yeah, well, I did notice all the Small World doll animatronics, all of their clothes are
neck comes
and that's
out.
why. They're all right around the...
Look at that.
Yes,
oh my gosh!
So it just takes a little muscle.
Oh my gosh, look. Yeah, so I'm going to have like an authentic African outfit made for him to wear when I have this head on. And then I'm thinking of doing, like, I'm going to do all kinds of outfits. Like, so I'm going to have some girl outfits, some boy outfits, so I can change my displays around. I am just so... This is so cool. Like, how did you guys even think to do like this transition neck thing?
He did he did all of the transition
That's amazing. Like, how did you think of that, really?
We did a few versions of it, so it was,
Yeah, so basically you just unzip it.
The head zips on and off, so that at least makes it,
yes,
you know. And then I've got this like this is the transition neck piece that's gonna go into the body, like when I want to switch them around. That is so cool. So cool. Oh my gosh. That is incredible.
It's a little tight.
I gotta sit in the floor to do this usually, but like right now I'm just, you know, wow. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
And we actually, we tried to match the resin to the head.
It looks really good. Like
it looks a little bit tough because it's got more orange in the original head. Yeah. And I think it's some highlighting. So
well, see, like the head underneath is like, I think the match is really good because this is kind of matching into the this is matching into the resin, so it's like a smooth transition. Yeah. Like, and as I put the clothes on, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And get some wigs. Yeah. So I want to get 2 girl wigs. I want to do, because the costume that I have from the actual ride, which is around here somewhere, I'm going to show you guys. For those of you who haven't seen it, haven't opened it yet from when they sent it back to me. I'm going to, so it's from the end of the ride, and all of those dolls at the end have like pastel purple or pastel pink wigs. So I think I'm going to get like a pastel, maybe pink, so that when I display her in this, I can do that. And then I'm going to I want to get like a yellow one, like a yellow yarn wig for like when I display her in normal, not normal, but yeah, like other outfits. Yeah. Like this is like the end of the ride outfit, and then anything else I want to do like a yellow wig. So I found somebody online that makes like baby wigs for like baby photo shoots out of yarn. So I would say like this is, I don't know how big babies' heads are, but they're comparable, right? Maybe. So, because these are big kids, but I am so
these are
so
baby hats, and you
thrilled.
can see their heads are a little big. So if you buy children hats, they definitely fit a little, like a younger, children head. But they are a little bulbous.
I'm not gonna put this on this one because this head is like kind of dirty. So, so when I get the actual like wig for this head, that'll be the only thing I put on this head because it has got that part grime.
Yeah.
Like I debated about whether trying to clean the part grime off, but I started to in some places, and it kind of like
taking off
starts
makeup?
taking off makeup and taking off some of the color. Like I did some like in some spots, and you can see like it's like a little lighter. So I decided like I'm just gonna leave the part grime on there because it tells a story. There's history here, you know. So and then. As a surprise, another surprise, they made, these are travel size, y'all. So next time I go to the parks, one of these babies is going with me. I'm not sure which one yet, but look at their little babies. Aren't they so cute? Aren't they just so precious? Like, oh my gosh. Oh, but what I was going to tell you guys about earlier. Oh gosh, tell us about the Symmetry thing.
Oh, with their face.
With their face. So if you look at the faces, like side by side, they're almost identical, but...
Yes, so this side of the face was slumping a little bit. This side of the face wasn't. You could really see... Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. You could really see it digitally on the computer.
Yeah.
So my husband split it digitally after he scanned it and it was on the computer, and he flipped the face. So, and it made a little symmetrical face.
So the park one has been repaired here at the mouth. So like the corner of the mouth was ripped. You know, actually my brother had his mouth ripped like that. Oh, that just triggered a thought. Sorry. He got it stitched up. Looks great. You would never know. And that's what happened here to this fella. He had the corner of his mouth ripped. And he got stitched up. And it's kind of made that side of his face, you know, not symmetric. And so when they created the really pretty version, they did the flip and made it really like a really symmetrical face. And I'm just like, it's so incredible to me that like this spawned all of this. Like, I'm just so excited. Where's my other one? Oh yeah. The prototype, her little wig fell off. But I just love them all so much. Like small, if you look around my room for any... There's really Small World dolls kind of peppered throughout my room.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just so fun. There's actually some out in my living room. They noticed earlier that I'm waiting to unbox. I'm just such a huge Small World fan, and this is just incredible to me. You guys really don't know how much, seriously, this means to me.
How many times have you been to Disney?
I don't know. It's been a lot. I'm so grateful for all the time and effort that you guys put into this, and this is just like, this is a dream come true for me. I cannot believe it. And like, the fact that I have, you know, I was not expecting anything this nice. Like, I was like, somebody's gonna like, I'm just gonna get somebody to do like a straw stuffed plaster body for me, so I have something to display. And then this is like incredible. Like, this is just like the most, this is nicer than what they have in the park. I mean, honestly, like this is, I can pose these, dress them. Like, this is just so, oh my gosh. This is so incredible.
It was fun. It was a really fun learning experience. Terry learned a ton on the computers. He had so much fun manipulating all the pieces. And then when we got the dress out and started measuring it, and it's just like, okay, so this needs, so it was changed several times. You know, we need to make this a little wider. Then we printed out a big part of this section of the body and then reprinted that again.
Wow.
And so some of the stuff took a little while because just the printing, just for some of these pieces, like the head, wasn't it like 40 hours? Just for the head to print out.
The body was 40-something.
Wow.
Yeah, and the body 40-something hours for, you know, pieces. But
and you know,
it's very slow.
The thing that I always say is that, and what we always say, my husband and I always say, is like, time is your most valuable resource. And I know that, and I am just so grateful to you guys for putting the time in, like, to create these, and for having the interest in it. Like, I feel like y'all were just as interested in it as I was.
It was super fun.
And so it was kind of like, for me, like, when, you know, she told me, like, we'd like to do this, like, it will be fun for us. You know, it's like, I felt that, like, that you were as interested in making it as cool as I was.
Well, we watched your video.
Yeah.
And we were just as excited.
My daughter and I and my girlfriend, and We were so excited. So when you won, we were like freaking out too.
Yeah.
So it was super fun. It was a really fun video. You should definitely go watch it.
Oh my gosh. This is so incredible. Like I cannot believe, like, we're standing here with this.
And we did not bring them in person just to see the doll room.
It worked. They brought them in person. Like she said, I would love to bring these to you in person. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be incredible. Like, oh,
yeah,
wow.
it looked crazy. In the suitcase, 2 child-size headless bodies.
I told her TSA's going to love you guys.
Wrapped in
they're going to
plastic.
love you. Honestly. But they made it through. They're here.
They made it.
And they're like in perfect condition. And they're just incredible. And I cannot wait, like, for all the cool, the fun stuff. Like, just, oh. And I want to show you guys something. They've got little Timberlands on. Look how cute those are.
Terry provided the Timberlands.
They're so cute. I think they're adorable. So anyway.
Yeah, so they wear a 6 youth.
6 youth.
Size 6 youth.
Aren't they so precious? So
but they have little wide feet, so yeah. Aww. So measure them out.
they're like this is a dream come true for me. Really, really. I've been since the first time when I was 11 years old when I rode this ride. Aww. And I was like, I want one of these dolls. Like, did I ever really think I'd ever really have one? I did not, and now here I am, and I have one. Aww. So thank you guys so much.
Aww. You're so welcome, sweetheart.
I really appreciate everything you've done. But anyway, all right. On a happier note, well, I mean, that is a happy note, but like, I'm sorry. I got a little emotional because this is like really, whew, for me. Thanks, guys, for watching. Thank you guys for coming here and doing this. And we will see you in the next one. Bye. It's a world of happy.